Middle-earth Shadow of War is the sequel to Shadow of Mordor. Based on J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, we continue to follow the adventures of the Ranger Talion and his ethereal associate Celebrimbor. Here are 9 crazy secrets in Shadow of War. Spoilers ahead. Number 1. Coloseum. One of the largest areas in the Minas Morgul region is the big Coloseum in the northeast. Clearly this was a stadium built for a large audience to watch whatever sport or fighting event was headlining. But look at the view from some of these seats in the upper deck. You can't even see half the playing field. Look at the front row seats. If you were sitting here, you practically can't see anything. This stadium has the opposite of a stadium seating. Half the seats have an obstructed view. Number 2. Super Punch. One of the skills you can unlock in this game is the Ice Storm. Talion will give someone a backhand punch which will freeze them, and then he can either go into the rapid sword attack or keep punching the enemy. However, this skill is very useful in one-shotting enemies near a ledge. Look what happens if you punch an enemy near a ledge. It's like a home run derby. Look at the distance you can get. He is still flying to this day. Number 3. Ledge Trick. Speaking of ledges, there is another tip that can save you a lot of frustration. It can take a while to wear a captain down until he is broken, and then if you try to recruit him, he might be too powerful to recruit, or sometimes they even have the audacity to refuse to join you. In either case, you can either shame them or take advantage of their brokenness and throw them off a ledge. The ledge toss is a guaranteed instant kill no matter how powerful the captain is. You don't even have to be that high up. Number 4. Gollum. Shadow of War, like its predecessor, includes missions with the famous Gollum character. He is his usually mischievous self and shows what can happen to anyone obsessed with power and a diet of raw fish. And even if you don't speak Japanese, it's worth setting the audio language to Japanese just to hear the passion by this Gollum voice actor.
でもわしらやらなかった。ご主人様に怪我させたりしないよ。埋め合わせはするから。そうよ、ウンゴルで。そうよ。卑劣な殺し屋を探す。そうよ、そうよ。
Number 5. Trash Talk. When you encounter a captain, or if 2 of them face off, the game forces you to listen to their trash talk before the game continues, and some of the trash talk is worse than others. Like this guy says, "I will make a quick work of your clumsy hide," and the other guy goes into this long explanation like a kid on the playground. What makes you think I care about what you have to say? I'm not here to listen to you, I'm here to kill you. Other guys don't even try to say anything clever. Like this guy, "Get ready to lose." Or, "Think you're tough, eh?" We'll see about that. This is some of the most unintimidating trash talk of all time. There are also a few orcs who will do poetry. Like this guy who says, "Your fate just went from bad to worse." You face an orc who speaks in verse. That's not a bad stanza. Then there's this other guy. Talion is fighting the war chief Skak, who gets poisoned just before this other guy Grisha interrupts and starts his speech. He talks for so long, the war chief dies of poisoning off camera. Number 6. Grog Barrel. Here we see Talion on the roof, and he uses the skill that poisons a grog barrel remotely. Don't ask how that works, but anyway, you can see the poison fumes now. Eventually, this skinny orc has a drink and keels over shortly thereafter, and this blacksmith orc investigates, but doesn't see anything suspicious, so he goes back to work. Then these other 2 guys show up and each have a grog. They even toast each other, but both of them soon fall over from the poison while our blacksmith investigator checks it out. He is really examining the situation. 3 guys collapsed by the grog barrel, but eventually he gives up, and what does he do? He decides to drink from the grog barrel with another guy, raising a toast and everything. The moral of the story is don't drink from a barrel with green smoke and 3 bodies under it. Number 7. Army. There are all kinds of crazy things going on with Sauron's army. Let's look at a few. This guy just got the new nickname the Unkillable, seconds before this embarrassing moment. How about this guy's helmet with the pinholes? The best hiding place is right in front of him. If you upgrade the big Oleg orcs in your army, some of them will sneak in an awkward big smile animation. It's possible to get an enemy captain orc to kill another one on accident. Notice this captain standing on the cart, who throws either a spear or a chain ball weapon. There goes a spear. Then here you see this big captain trying to smash Barrymore, and here comes a flying chain ball that takes out the big guy. Number 8. Glitches. What's a video game without crazy glitches? Shadow of War doesn't disappoint, and thankfully none of these are game-breaking. Let's start with a classic glitch, the Jimmy leg. If this thing spins any faster, he'll take off. Next is a glitch of sorts. If a captain is in motion when you kill him, he will stay in motion. Look at him go. This last one is called the apocalyptic glitch. At one point, early in the game, Talion was roaming around when all of the enemies in the whole world disappeared. You can see that there were several on the map moments earlier. But the next thing he knew, it was a dystopian wasteland. Hello, enemies. The rats are still around. Where did everyone go? Bingo? So, Talion decided what better time for a man to finish going after some collectibles in peace. Thankfully, a fast travel fixed it and the Middle-earth fun resumed. Number 9. Prisoners. Throughout the game, you will sometimes come across prisoners who are kneeling with their hands behind their heads. Usually, if you disrupt the situation, they will flee. But not this particular prisoner. Here all of his captors are cleared out, and Talion dislodges him from his prisoner posture. But instead of running away, he just goes back into his prisoner posture. Not even a thank you. Sometimes you will see the big Oleg prisoners that you can free. And you will notice they still have their weapon on them. What a terrible job by the captors. And those are 9 crazy secrets in Shadow of War. Thank you for watching. Always pursue the truth.